Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Bachiru. So in this video I want to give my impressions on the PC port of Persona 4 Arena Ultimax version 2.0. So I've told myself before that I'm not planning really to buy it and to play it, but you know, we content creators here, so we need to check actually fighting games when they come out. So just want to give my first impressions. I'll be playing some gameplay in the background. I want to talk about what's good, what's bad, what's really bad, and what I hope like they will do with this version of the game, and hopefully like try to recommend like right now who should be actually buying this, because for me I'm very conflicted about this sport. And as usual guys, if you want to support the channel, do the YouTube engagement stuff. So first things first, let's talk about Persona 4 Arena Ultimax as a game. It's pretty good. It's a very deep game, and we finally actually get to play like the most recent updated version, which is 2.0, and the one that's actually was released in arcades in Japan. Prior to this remaster, by the way, whatever they're trying to call it, it was almost really impossible to get into Persona 4 Arena because this game was available on the PS3, and I believe like you had to play only like version 1.5, and if you wanted to play the latest one, you had to go like through PC emulation, and it was a headache, to be honest. I have a PS3 and I tried to play it before, and it's hard. And you know, if you're trying to record or to stream from a PS3, it's really hard, by the way. Not compared like to today where it's easy to stream anything. So for me, I put the game down after a while, but it's a good game. It is feature rich. There is a lot of single player content for a fighting game that's released in this day and age, and the game mechanics are great, and it's very deep, and there's so many characters, and the game is really fleshed out. So it's a good game. It's not a bad game, but it's an awful PC port, and it's an awful product in its current condition, to be honest. And I've already requested to refund my purchase, and to be honest, I regret paying money for this current version of the port. So we've talked about the good. Let's start talking about the bad, because to be honest, there's a lot of bad things about the product itself, not the game. And I want like us to make this distinction while we're going forward with this video. This is a bad product. Why? First things first, PC performance. Performance on the PC is actually bad. For me, I have a, let's say a good PC. I have an RTX card and I have good specs on my PC. The game feels little bit sluggish, or it's like having some frame pacing issues for me. And I don't have this issue with the other games, so it feels kind of weird. It feels like this is an optimization issue. This game will run on any potato PC. So I feel like this is my issue number one with this game. My issue number two with this game is that it's very weird in the way that it deals with the resolution scaling, and the way that it deals like with full screen and full window. It doesn't feel like smooth. It feels like they didn't really put time into optimizing it as like from performance standpoint. So that's something you need to keep in mind. And I've went around the discords and I went around the reddits, and I see a lot of people are struggling with the PC port. So I'd say if you're playing this on PC, it's really hard actually to enjoy it like from a performance standpoint. The other thing is that right now the like online doesn't really work properly. We'll talk about netcode later, but let's talk now about like you can't actually get into player matches. I understand that this is day one, but we're paying money, and I know this game is like only $30. Thank God it's $30, by the way, because that game doesn't deserve full price in its current state. You can't get into matches. You know, we are expecting in this day and age that when you hop in and you want to play a fighting game online, at least you can get into matches. And player matches, for me at least in this current time, it's not working. Hopefully they will release a hotfix that they will fix this. But right now it's hard. I've been only playing ranked matches, and to be honest, I'm not having really a good time with the ranked matches. I was hoping to get into some player matches so I can actually like get some good long matches. So right now online is a no for me. The other thing is that, and I know that this has been talked about to death, but there is no rollback on release. And trust me, if you you got used to rollback netcode in other fighting games, it is so hard to go back to delay based. No matter how good the game is, trust me, if BBCF never got rollback netcode, I would have not gotten into the game. Older games have rollback now on release. You know, why we're not getting this on release for this game? It is totally unacceptable. No matter how much you're a big fan of the series, you're paying money. You should be demanding the best you can get. I don't mind paying like $10 or $20 more and I will get rollback on release, you know, because I know at least the game will be fun to play. But right now, if you've played Guilty Gear Strive, if you've played Blaze Blue Central Fiction, heck, if you even played BB Tag with the rollback beta, they all perform better. And you know that you're gonna get better connections with people further away. I honestly can't accept a game coming out in 2022, even if it's a remaster, not to have a rollback on release. It is so hard to go back to delay based. Maybe if you're playing with your friends in the same area or in the same region, or you know, you have like you've been playing with the same people over, you'll be having like a good time. Because the delay based in that game, it is, from my experience, it is stable. But it's still delayed. It will slow down. It will be hard to play with people further away from you. It will not be able to compensate like for some frame skips or whatever, you know, drops in connection or whatever. So this is a very hard pill for me to swallow, to be honest. And I said before in one of my videos before, I want to wait until rollback comes out. But when I downloaded this PC port, you know, I'm a content creator. I need to look at fighting games. I need to give awareness about the product. And for me, it's my integrity to report on what I think is right and what is wrong. And to be honest, the netcode, no, it's a big no. The third and final thing that really, really bothers me, like with this PC port, is that like it is not stable. I keep saying this, like it's not stable, like performance-wise, not code-wise. Yani, it feels like they didn't really put effort into it, to be honest. Even like the UI scaling and those kind of things. What bothers me is that like some people are having these issues and some people are not. So you can't be really sure unless you try the game for yourself. I've tried it for myself and this is in no way, shape and form that this is ready yet. But let's talk about now that who should be playing Persona 4 Arena Ultimax day one. Because I still believe that this game, until like rollback gets released, if you're a serious fighting game player, I don't recommend you play this game unless they have the rollback netcode implemented and they fix the PC port. I haven't tried the PS4 version. I'm planning to. Hopefully it will be much better than this one. But if you're a PC fighting game player and you want to play the game seriously, I'd say wait until June, July, whatever they will release rollback. Because the game in its current state, it's not good for competitive play. No way. And no one can convince me otherwise. However, if you are planning to play this game to enjoy the story, to enjoy the single player modes, I would say buy it right now. Believe it or not. Because this is like in 2022, this is basically like the best single player fighting game. And I'm not even joking. Let's remove the competitive aspect out of it because we said the game is good. And the system mechanics are good. And the game has a competitiveness to it and depth to it. But let's talk about the person who likes Persona as a series. Should you be getting this one? I would tell you buy this day one. Because the game is relatively easy just to pick up and play quickly. Because the game has like auto combos and it has like some of that RPG elements of Persona, you know. The single player like aspect of this game is really rich. So you have like a really long story mode. So you have like from the first Persona 4 Arena and the Ultimax story, and what I believe like it's continuation after Persona 4. So there is a lot of story to go through. The other thing is that like there is a lot of single player mode. So you have the traditional arcade, you have the story, you have like a mode where like you level up your character and you get like additional abilities. You have score attacks. So if you just want to pick up this game and play it for fun, go for it. If you're not playing really to go online and go all serious and go all out, I would say buy it. It's fun. And there's a lot of single player content to go through. And this is so weird for me to recommend a fighting game based on single player alone. Multiplayer, it's no way, shape and form is ready. And if you're planning to play this game like to compete and to get serious and to learn it like competitively, I would tell you wait. Just wait until they fix it. It's not a bad game. It's a great game. But again, it's a bad product. If you've played the PS4 version, I will definitely be interested to hear your opinion below. Hopefully you're having a better time. If you're a PC version player, let me know what's your impressions. How do you feel about it in the comment section below, guys? And let me know if you want to see Persona 4 Arena content. I would actually cancel my refund just to make some content for you guys, but right now I don't want to play the game and I don't want to play it online. But yeah, we'll see, guys. As usual, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Yalla, peace.